Welcome, my peace, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. So we're going to be talking about Married to Medicine. We're going to be talking about Dr. Simone. She has done an interview with People today, and basically she let it be known that her and Cecil are filing for a divorce, and actually she filed for a divorce right after the filming of the reunion show in New York. I'm just like, damn, I just can't believe it. Like, but you can see on this season of Married to Medicine that Cecil and Simone are not getting along. And every time you turn around, they're having an argument and disagreement. They got separate houses. They barely want to be around each other. And you even see, you know, their young son, Michael, he's actually trying to keep the marriage to his parents together and trying to do everything to keep his parents together, cry, tell him that he doesn't want them to get a divorce. He wants them to stay together. And, it's like, damn, this shit is really playing out on TV. Like, so do you think Cecil and Simone marriage would have lasted if they were not on TV? What are your thoughts? And then we also got, you know, Jackie and Curtis. Basically, they're actually getting back together, and I believe they are together. So, and you know, the word out on the street is Quad is thinking about filing, you know, divorce against Dr. Gregory, Dr. G. But that's just a rumor. And, you know, she contemplated and talked about it, but I think it's just to hype up the situation. I'm not sure about that. But they're also having problems as well. But, you know, Dr. Simone filing divorce. Dr. Simone's 50, Cecil is 51. And they are divorced, and they have 2 kids. One son, his name is Miles. He's 19. He's in college. And you have Michael. He's 15. But, you know, Dr. Simone and, you know, Cecil, you know, they met at Spelman College when they were students, and then they married, and they've been married for 21 years. 21 years is a long time. I had a former boss. He was married for almost 40 or 50 something years, and his wife passed away before. But sometimes marriage can last forever. Love can last forever. Love can stand the time of disagreements, hurt, pain, and emotional stress as well. It all depends on communication and who's willing to sacrifice something. So, but Simone is just like, you know, this is not a game. This is not a joke. This is not for attention. That she really filed for divorce, and she let her co-workers or her castmates know, you know, Jackie, you know, Quad, and Toya, let them know that she's actually getting a divorce, and this is it. So I guess we might see some of this play out in a reunion show, because after the reunion show, that's when you know, Dr. Simone came back to Atlanta, and she actually filed for the divorce papers. Not separation, but divorce. And she says she's not playing around. She said this is no game. And she's like, she's not pretending. She's not doing this for anything. She's doing this because she doesn't feel love. She feels like she has sacrificed a lot, and she's been sacrificing. And the mistreatment that she received from Cecil, and him being mean, him being derogatory towards her, negative towards her, and they're always having arguments over little stuff, over basic little things. So I guess the arguments could be, you didn't close the refrigerator, you didn't take out the trash, you didn't pick up the newspaper. So arguments like that, and little basic things that you're having big blowout arguments on, it means like somebody is, you know, out of the relationship. Are they both in agreement that the relationship is over, this marriage can't be saved? But it is also said that, you know, Dr. Simone and Cecil are amicably divorcing, and they're still friends at this time and point. They would want to be. They got 2 kids, and they've been together for 21 years. That's like a life partner. But I guess sometimes things doesn't last forever. And she just said that, you know, Cecil's being angry, his hostility, and she's just not taking his shit no more. And she said it's very difficult. She said when they was going through therapy on the show, it seemed good. It seems like they was working things out, but then they stopped therapy and things just got worse. And she said they had a big argument, a big fight, a big fuss over something, but she doesn't say exactly what. And she said the next morning Cecil woke up and continued the argument, and that's when she knew that the divorce was over. I mean, that the marriage was over. That, you know, there was no turning back. There was no going backwards. And, you know, she filed for divorce, and she's continually to move on. Like, damn, like, it's just sad to see, because you really wanted Dr. Simone and Cecil to work out, because Dr. Simone seems like she's a really nice woman. She's a beautiful woman. She's an educated woman. She's a mother of 2. She helped raise her kids. She kept her family together for these many years. And you also know, she lost her father. And, Cecil's been in her life for 21 years. And at one point in time, they was tied together like knots. But I guess they grew apart. And Cecil did warn about this because, once the kids leave the nest, what else do they have if they don't have a friendship, if they don't have love, if they don't have togetherness? And it seems like, it has hit the fan that it's over. And it just seems like, it seems like Cecil on the show, just strictly off the show, that he's a nice guy. He's a heartwarming guy. And, he cares about his family. He's focused on his family. One of the biggest things is, he might be losing his job as a IT person, and he ended up getting an app that cost $25,000. I don't know if that was a big part of the argument, part of the divorce reasoning too as well, but he ventured into this app because he didn't want to depend on only Simone's income. He wanted to feel like he's a part and he's helping out and he's contributing to the household. But I don't know what happened. It just went downhill. But it seems like throughout the episode, Simone always wanted to focus and show that Cecil's a mean person. Oh, Cecil's bitter. Cecil's nasty. Anybody that gives Cecil a comment, say Cecil's a nice person, Simone would jump in and be like, oh, no, you got to see him at home. He's a different person. He has 2 sides. He's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Cecil agreed that sometimes he can be mean, or he just tunes out Simone. He doesn't want to listen to her as well. But it just seems like maybe if they wasn't on a TV show, Simone wouldn't have to feel like she got to keep defending herself, saying that Cecil's mean, Cecil's bad, and everybody praising Cecil. Maybe she wouldn't be around people praising Cecil, and she wouldn't have to constantly say that he's a bad person, or he's an angry person, or he's a mean person, because that's her main focus this season, to point that out. And we don't know how Cecil is behind closed doors. He might do have a temper. Who knows if he does have a temper? He might be feisty. And, it could be true what Simone is saying, but Cecil is not saying anything negative about Simone yet. He has not, even said anything about the divorce to the blogs, and he has not stated anything negative about Simone. But Simone's out here in these streets running wild, but she is one of the stars of the TV show Married to Medicine on Bravo. So I guess she wants to defend herself, because it seems like that's what she's been doing all season, is defending herself, that she's not this mean person, that she's not angry and all this other stuff. And Cecil is smiling in everybody's face, but behind closed doors he's a villain. And Simone does seem like she is a nag. She seems like, she doesn't let things go. She seems like she can get very, very bitter over situations. But she's different at the workplace. She's a great doctor and her patients love her, but she could also be fed up with, feeling like she's being neglected, that she's putting so much in and she's sacrificing, also being a doctor as well, having her own business, transforming it, turning it over to her hands. Cecil did help her out with that, with the IT, the billing information and stuff like that. But actually, doing this show, being a mother and being an OBGYN at the same damn time, it's a lot. That's sacrificing, and that's bringing extra avenue and revenue of money into their accounts, both of their accounts, because I believe Cecil's getting paid too as well. But she feels like she can't talk to him. And, Cecil has said, on the episode, that sometimes he really do shut down and he gets aggravated with her, that he just doesn't want to hear what she has to say. And is it just time, or can they work it out? But it just seems like there got to be something else with the situation, because if he's always been Dr. and Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for 21 years, what has changed? Has you finally realized and got tired of it after 21 years? Or he hasn't been that way the whole 21 years? It might be there might be, I don't know. It seems like, I just got the feeling that maybe Curtis done stepped out on Simone, because Simone ain't never around. She ain't never home. And they live in separate houses. She don't know what he's doing. He don't know what she's doing. It seems like they're just totally separate people, different people, and they only come together when it's filming or something to do with both of their sons. And maybe Cecil did step out on Simone, but he was able to do it privately and not publicly and embarrass her, like, Dr. like Curtis embarrassed, Dr. Jackie, and having Jackie feeling humiliated because she really loved, Cecil, and then Cecil going out here cheating on her, then making it to the blogs, and then the woman that's involved in the affair, the mistress, giving interviews to websites, giving interviews to blogs, and then having that be like the main topic of discussion for like 3 to 4 episodes of this season of Married to Medicine. But some way, somehow, Dr. Jackie and Cecil found a way to come back together. So I guess, Dr. Jackie and Cecil, and Curtis have some type of love for each other that is undeniable. And they're willing to work for it, and they're willing to work together with the situation. Sometimes it takes something tragic, like, cheating on your spouse, to have both people change and do something brand new and start over. But it just seems like it didn't work for Dr. Simone and Cecil because, Dr. Simone is like, I'm out of here. But she seems like she can be hard to take as well. And it seems like Cecil might not be the hearing type, or he might not take, constructive criticism well at all. So that could be a problem too. If you can't communicate with your spouse and talk to them about how you're feeling and what you're going through, that could be a really deal breaker for Simone, especially being a busy woman as she is. And then also Cecil, worrying about his job, what's going to happen with him and his job, So I guess we'll see what happens. But I guess the reunion show will probably show us, how they act towards each other, what is going to be dished out on the show. Like, damn, I just really can't believe Dr. Simone and Cecil are calling it quits after 21 years. I really thought that they were going to last, but it seemed like this season and last season their marriage was on eggshells, and they should have started probably last year trying to repair it and go to counseling. But maybe it was already over before we even knew it. Peace. I'm out. One love.